You'll never be able to eat your usual pizza again after you try our homemade grilled pizza recipe. It's so delicious and surprisingly simple. We decided to make 4 different pizzas for inspiration, but we recommend topping it with whatever you like best, and don't be afraid to try something new. For your dough, start with flour, sugar, and yeast in your food processor. Make sure it is fitted with a metal blade and process it for about 2 seconds until combined. With the feed tube attachment on while running the processor, slowly add in ice water. Process it until the dough is combined and there's no extra flour left. It'll be about 10 seconds, then let the dough rest for 10 minutes. Now you can add oil and salt to the dough and process it until you get a sticky, doughy looking ball. This will take about 30 to 60 seconds, and what you get will end up looking like what you've always imagined pizza dough would look like. Something you can toss up in the air to form a perfect circle. Although, if that's what you're trying to achieve, we suggest looking somewhere else because we're here for something delicious and easy, not Italian perfection. Knead the dough out on a lightly oiled countertop for about a minute until it feels smooth. Form it into a tight ball like this. Carrie is an expert, so if you can't do it this perfectly, just do your best and place it into a large, lightly oiled bowl. Make sure the bowl is larger than the dough ball because you're going to refrigerate it for 1 to 3 days to give it time to rise and obtain the perfect flavor. When you can't wait any longer, grab the dough out of the fridge and let it rest for about an hour at room temperature. It should have a noticeable rise to it. Divide it into 4 equal-sized balls. We recommend 4 because this makes it easier to flip it on the grill and gives you more opportunities to experiment with toppings. The size will be about a medium-sized personal pizza. For a larger pizza, divide into 2 balls instead of 4. Roll out the dough onto a well-oiled rimmed baking tray. Don't worry about pulling out your rolling pin, we like to use our hands. Pull out the dough a bit to stretch it, but if it keeps shrinking back down, let it sit for about 5 minutes to let the gluten relax, so when you come back, it won't fight you as much. Flip dough over so both sides will be well oiled. With your grill on medium, place your first pizza on the grates. We recommend doing 1 at a time because they grill up pretty fast. Let the first side grill on medium for about 5 to 6 minutes or until the top is bubbling and the bottom has browned. Turn down the heat to low, flip it over, and begin to top it however you'd like. If you try to top it with the heat on high, the bottom will cook before the cheese gets a chance to get all melty and delicious. Once all your sauce and toppings are on, turn it back to a medium setting for another 5 minutes, close the grill, and cook until the bottom begins to brown again. Use 2 pairs of tongs to pull the pizza off the grill, and you're ready to get started on the next one. For our pizzas, we decided to go for 4 different varieties. A garden pizza, which we topped with olive oil, fresh grated Parmesan cheese, curry roasted squash, mozzarella, and once we took it off the grill, we added some greens on top. A potato pizza, we used a white sauce for the base of this one with thinly sliced potato cooked in a cracked black pepper rub and topped with fresh basil and radish slices once it came off the grill. A pulled pork pizza, which was pretty much unanimously the favorite in our office, which had barbecue sauce as a base, Kansas City pulled pork, corn cut right off the cob, you can grill it alongside the pizza dough, and topped with some fresh cilantro once it comes off the grill. Lastly, we made a classic margarita pizza with our homemade pizza sauce. You won't get sauce as good as this from the grocery store, so we recommend checking out our quick tip video to make this sauce before you start grilling. With that as your base, place fresh mozzarella slices on top. Afterwards, top with fresh basil. We love these pizzas because not only are they delicious, but they're also so fun to make. Invite some friends over, set up a pizza bar, and get grilling. You'll impress your friends and get a delicious meal all at once. Make sure when you grill these up that you take a picture and tag it with #VGourmetEats so we can see all your delicious creations.